Shadows of the past to civilian attire.
I really do think these creatures view us as friends and realize that we're freeing them.
You know what I'm thinking? I think that somehow us being hybrids allows us to have empathic powers even with these dinosaurs.
I think you're absolutely right. I haven't seen 1 ounce of aggression from any of these animals. They're like a bunch of puppies wanting attention.
Ha 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 ha! Check this out. This one just brought me a frisbee to throw for him. How cool!
Guys, look, it's Nkita. Maybe that's part of the reason the rest of the dinosaurs see us as friends.
Could very well be. Nkita knows us pretty well and knows we're Mbali's friends, so he's like one of us.
We should let him tag along with us if he wants to. He could come in very handy.
He's a stubborn little bugger, so there's no way to get him to hang with us if he doesn't want to. But if he wants to, he's more than welcome to come with us.
Can you imagine how pissed off Mbali would be seeing Nkita in a cage? She would be steaming.
Well, I'm not too happy about it myself. What surprises me is that they don't have any caretakers or anyone else here taking care of the animals. That's a little more than strange.
Maybe they saw us coming and beat feet. There's a lot of places to hide around here.
I'm going to take one of the raptors and go scouting. See if I can locate any of the workers.
One of the raptors? Raptors, really?
I want to be riding something a little more intimidating than Nkita. Plus, he's a little too small to ride. Nobody is going to mess with me while I'm riding a raptor.
I know I sure won't mess with you. I'm staying way out of your path.
All right, guys, I shall return.
She has more guts than me. There's no way I would try to ride a velociraptor.
Only if I had a death wish and wanted something to kill me. I'd rather just have someone shoot me.
You could always jump in a lava pit or stand over a geyser hole and wait for it to cook you.
I wouldn't want to do anything painful. If someone shot me in the head, it would be instantaneous and there wouldn't be any pain. I can't even imagine how painful it would be to burn to death.
Let's change the subject. This is a really gross subject.
Emma, you're such a wuss. How in the hell were you a soldier?
As a tornado, I just did my thing and didn't look at the destruction when I was done. That's the only way I can operate. I don't want to see the people I've killed.
Well, some of us have no choice. If I throw fireballs at someone, I really don't have any choice but to watch them cook. But let's say I'm destroying a building. In that case, I don't look at the aftermath. I just torch it and run.
You know, it's really weird to be talking about these kinds of things so casually, but I guess that's part of being a soldier.
We're not soldiers anymore, though. We're more like mercenaries or superheroes, take your pick.
I wouldn't say we're mercenaries, simply because we're not being paid. We had to spend our own money to travel over here, feed ourselves, and whatever other expenses we incur.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I didn't see anybody, but they could have been hiding. I'm sure they didn't want to mess with Mortimer.
Mortimer? You named a velociraptor Mortimer? Jeez. I would have picked something like Rambo, Spike, Diablo, something a little more fierce.
Nah, he didn't like any of those. He said he wanted to be called Mortimer. Didn't you, Mortimer?
So do you know for sure it's a boy? I'm not about to check under the hood. I don't want to get bitten.
Might have to change its name from Mortimer to Gertrude if you discover something other than a wanger.
Nah, we'll just assume it has a schlong and call it good. Besides, it's used to the name Mortimer now, so don't want to confuse him.
Okay, so you rode him for less than an hour, and he's already used to the name Mortimer. Okay.
Yep, he's a fast learner. You know that velociraptors are supposed to be super smart. He really is.
So how are we supposed to feed them? And what are we supposed to feed them?
There are some storage buildings on the other side of the compound that have their, edibles. But also they have the ability to hunt for themselves now that they're free.
I know, but I kind of feel responsible for them, you know?
If they were young uns, I could see that. But they're full-grown adults and fully capable of feeding themselves. So I don't think we should deem it our responsibility to feed and take care of them.
Moira, you'd be in charge of cleaning up all the dinosaur poop. Ha 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 ha.
And you'd be in charge of kissing my ass. That ain't happening, sister.
Oh, such a shame. So you're a poop hater.
So Nancy, are you a poop lover? That's just nasty.
This is where I miss Travis. He was always such an easy target.
Okay, Mortimer, go hunt down your dinner. You're such a good boy.
Marina, you're simply amazing. That's all I can say. Who would ever think that a raptor would act like a pet rather than trying to eat you?
It will be interesting to see how the dinosaurs act when their captors come back. I have the feeling it won't be such a friendly atmosphere.
Honestly, this whole deal is so damn strange. I'm amazed at how I've been able to communicate with the dinosaurs. I still think that Ankita's reaction toward us has something to do with it.
But we didn't even know Ankita was here until he came running up to me.
It could also be that they're able to communicate in some way. It could very well be that Ankita saw it was us and somehow communicated to the others that we were friends.
There's no way to really know, but I've always had empathic powers and have been able to communicate in a way with animals. It could be that I have the same power with the dinosaurs. Although I will have to say that Marina seemed to be able to do the same.
Okay, the dinosaurs are out hunting for their dinner. I say we go back into hiding in case their captors show up. I would think they'll have to show up at some point.
I'm all for going back into hiding. Just because Marina is able to tame the dinosaurs doesn't mean that the rest of us have the same ability.
Emma, you worry way too much. Let's just relax and get a little rest. Just make the best of the situation.
Okay, I'll try. That's just the way I am, though. I'm trying to be brave, but it's not as much in my nature as it is in some of yours.
Emma, don't worry about it. None of us are the same. You just be you, okay? Just try not to worry so much. We're all here to look out for each other.
Thank you, that makes me feel better. Wait, I hear something.
There's a group of about 12 people walking toward the complex. I would have to think it's the caretakers coming back to check on the compound.
Perfect. That's exactly what we've been waiting for. Get ready to kick some ass.
Shh, quiet. We don't want them to hear us.
They just went in. Get ready to hear some cussing. That's assuming we can even understand what they're saying.
Hininini kwakweli nani alivunja mabwawa wanya mawako wapi si salama kwa wanya makutangatanga bila kufungwa maisha yetu yanaweza kuwa hatarini sana.
Uh-oh, they could be in deep shit right now.
Clean up on aisle 14. This could get nasty.
Well, only serves them right. Oh shit, here comes reinforcements.
This is freaking me out. I think most of them are going to die now. This is sad.
Weren't you the one who was all upset at dinosaurs being caged in a zoo? This is just the animals getting even is all.
I just find it interesting that they can be so nice to us, yet are so quickly willing to kill those who imprisoned them.
But aren't we a lot the same way, Kat? How would we be with a guy who treated us kindly as opposed to a man who abused us?
Yeah, I get your point. Luckily, both of us have men who treat us well. I just hope they're still around when we get back.
Why wouldn't they be? It's not like we're going to be gone that long. If they can't wait for us for a week or so, then they're not the kind of men we need in our lives.
Yeah, you're right. There's no reason to think that they'd walk away at this point. It's not like we're going to be gone forever.
At least you girls have guys waiting for you when you get back. I'm at the point of hopelessness as far as ever finding anybody.
Emma, don't talk like that, please. It depresses me because I'm in the same situation. We just have to wait and be patient. Then one of these days, the right guy will come along and it will be worth the wait.
Guys are getting torn up by dinosaurs and y'all are talking about boyfriends. Y'all can be so strange at times.
No, we are strange all of the time. You just don't notice it, apparently.
Marina, out of line of fire. Trading war zones for customer desires. She's strong and fierce, lifting herself higher. From shadows of the past to civilian attire.